Hi friends, welcome back to Rouse Rising. In today's video, we are going to tackle a cast iron trivet. I'm going to show you how to do the vinegar bath and get rid of rust on your cast iron. We're also going to be diving into some sourdough. It has been a long time since I have baked with sourdough, but I found my sourdough starter in my deep freezer. So I got really excited when I was cleaning it out to make room for all that deer meat, and I started baking sourdough and making sourdough products again. So yeah, check it out in this video. I'm gonna share with you breakfast and dinner, as well as my sourdough loaf of bread and some other goodies that I made in this video today. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Let's get into it. Here we have this piece of cast iron that has rust all over it. It's hard to see because it's still a little bit wet from bringing it out of the lye bath and scrubbing it. So we're going to do a 1-to-1 vinegar bath and let this soak for 20 minutes, scrub it, and then maybe let it soak a little more. All right, after soaking in the vinegar and scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing and soaking, I probably soaked twice, once for 20 minutes, once for 10 minutes. I got almost all the rust. There's one little spot in there that's hard to reach. I don't have a wire brush. I need to go find one, but the rest of it looks really good. So I'm going to try to get that one last little spot, and then we will season it up. This is what it looks like oiled up, and I did one seasoning in the oven at 500 degrees for about an hour, and I took it out and I have applied a little bit more oil to it. So this is what it is looking like now that it's all better, and this is what it looked like before. I'm in love with this heirloom piece that I got from my mother. This trivet is gorgeous. My mother had so many cast iron pieces, and I only have 2 of her cast iron pieces now, and I cherish them, and I want to make sure I take good care of them, and I know that they will last many more lifetimes. I'll be handing my cast iron pieces down to my children in the future. Let's get some breakfast made. So this morning we are going to make sourdough English muffins, and I have made my dough so it could sit out on the counter and prove overnight. And once my dough has proved overnight, the following morning I add baking soda, salt, and honey to it. Now this is a really thick dough, so it is a bit tough to get everything mixed in. You have to really use your muscles and mix, chop, mix the dough until it is really well incorporated. And once it is, you can preheat. You can see I already have my skillet preheating there. Have your skillet preheated so that you can dollop your dough onto this hot skillet. Try to get it as round as possible, but don't worry because it will spread out as it cooks. It will kind of fall down just a little bit, but it'll still maintain its shape quite a bit. So I just do my best to get it rounded out and about a 1/2 inch thick. And as it cooks, it will rise just a smidge. And then when you flip it, you will have that nice English muffin rise between your 2 cooked ends, and it's nice and bubbly. It has loads of nooks and crannies so that you can toast it and get butter all in those nooks and crannies, just like the commercials. So these are one of my favorite sourdough recipes to make, because I started the night before and then I can make it in the morning. And we use these as hamburger buns, sandwich buns. We use them for all sorts of things. So it's not as heavily or intensely, it's not a heavy workload to make these, is what I'm trying to say. So when I make 6 to 8 loaves of sourdough at once, that's a lot of work. But this is quick and easy, and quick and easy, I mean that as in for sourdough. For a sourdough recipe, it's quick and easy. You make your dough the night before, you add in your other ingredients in the morning, and it's ready to go. It's that simple. So we are going to fry up some eggs and douse them with some cheese and give the kids some English muffin egg sandwiches for their breakfast this morning. I am going to link the recipe for these sourdough English muffins down in the video's description. If you're looking for great sourdough recipes, I have a whole playlist. I used to cook exclusively with sourdough, but I quit the last 2 years since my 5th baby was born, but we're getting back into it. It's a season of life. We all go through it. And these are very delicious. These are the most delicious English muffins on the planet. And this morning we're gonna make egg sandwiches with them.
I know that I haven't been who I was. I am supposed to be the one you can trust. I feel so useless 'cause I let you down. I hope there's some way I can make it alright, 'cause I know that you deserve much more than this. If you give me one more chance, I swear I'll try my best to always be there. And I want you to know that I'm lost without you. I'm known without you. I hope I can show what you mean to me, 'cause I don't know what to do if you go. Ooh, I just don't know what to do if you go. I've been so selfish and made you believe that you're not good enough, but you're all I need. I take you places that you've never been. I would give you the world if you let me try again. Yeah, just give me one more chance. I swear I'll try my best to always be there. And I want you to know that I'm lost without you. I'm known without you. I hope.
As winter draws nearer and the nights get colder and colder, I need something to keep me warm. You all know that I suffer from autoimmune issues that make me intolerant to cold. So when I get cold, I have a tough time re-warming. So I've been in the market looking for a beneficial heater that is lightweight and I can carry to different areas of my home when I'm doing certain tasks. This infrared heater is going to keep me warm. This video is sponsored by the Suncoast Sunshine Heater. With this heater, I can experience the sun-like heating that this heater radiates. Suncoast is the world's first electric heater to use far infrared heating on a large area, providing users with a new heating experience. This is the same type of heat that I get from my far infrared sauna that we use in our home. But this heater is on a much smaller scale and I can transport it from room to room as I need because it is lightweight and low profile. What I love about this Suncoast Sunshine Heater is that it has a fast heating speed. It only takes 3 seconds to reach the specified temperature. So as soon as I hit the power button, it starts emitting a warm heat that warms me through and through, just like my far infrared sauna does, enveloping me in a cloud of warmth. And I really appreciate that. I also like that it doesn't require a fan. It just radiates heat outward in a way that requires no circulation or airflow to get the heat dispersed. With this Suncoast heater, there is no light, no wind, and no sound. It is very quiet. In fact, it makes zero noise. You're just going to enjoy the luxurious heat that emits from the front of this device. There's also some heat protection on the inside, so it will not overheat. There have been many safety measures taken to ensure that your family and your home is going to be safe with this type of heat. And as a mom of 5, I can appreciate that it has a child lock on it. As well, it has an app and voice control. Suncoast is compatible with Alexa as well. It's safe and easy to care for. The front net and the back cloth are made of an aramid fiber used in aviation, which can prevent scalding and better protect the elderly and children. So you can rest assured that your children, your pets, and your family is going to be safe with this heating. I truly appreciate the timer function so that I can have this heater automatically cut off when I plan to be done using it. Experience the warmth of sunshine all winter long with this Suncoast Sunshine Heater. Linked down below in this video's description, you can find all the details about this Suncoast heater. I got breakfast made. I got the kids set up with their homeschool and Aaron. Everybody started on homeschool. I processed a whole bunch of garlic. I probably had 30 or so bulbs of garlic to process, so I peeled all the skins off of those, and I have a trick to that. You just put all your garlic cloves in a bowl and cover it with another bowl and shake vigorously for 20 seconds, and all of the garlic peels come off. So I did that, and now I'm on the way to the butcher to pick up my deer. So I was able to harvest a deer like October 11th. I harvested a deer and took it to the butcher. There's a whole long story surrounding that. These people called the cops on us. They were in the wrong, but they called the cops on us anyways because, you know, some people you just can't argue with. And in our situation, it was facts over feelings. We had the facts. They had hurt feelings. And they had hurt feelings because we had the facts, but because they didn't like deer hunters. So there was like this whole big ordeal, and it ruined the whole experience for Aaron, myself, and the children, because it was our first deer we ever harvested together as a family. And I don't know why people are in the woods during hunting season when it's, you know, if they're not hunting. And furthermore, why would you approach a family that has loaded guns and start making accusations? So it's a long story. It's really messy. I don't really like rehashing it because it's stressful, and it's taken me 2 weeks to talk about it. And I get to go get my meat today, so I'm excited about that. We got all of the deer burgered up. We really like deer burger. We had some really good backstrap steaks from Aaron's deer, so we've got those, and we had the tenderloins. So we went ahead and got the rest of his deer and sausage, and then we're getting all of my deer and burger, and then next Wednesday starts elk season, so we're really hopeful that we're gonna get at least one elk, if not maybe split an elk with a friend that we help hunt. So that's the plan. Thanks for hanging out with me.
'Cause I don't know what to do if you go. I just don't know what to do if you go. Yeah, just give me one more chance. I swear I'll try my best to always be there. And I want you to know that I'm lost without you. I'm not without you. I hope I can show what you mean to me. 'Cause I don't know what to do if you go. I just don't know what to do if you go.
All right, so right here we've got all of Aaron's deer sausage. His deer was bigger than ours, but I kind of shot one of the quarters of our meat, and it was all full of bloodshot with a rifle. His was bow hunting, so he had a clean kill. Mine was a little bit not so much of a clean kill, so I got 36 pounds of deer burger, and he got 50-ish pounds of deer sausage. So the bottom of our freezer has meat, and we definitely need to make room for elk if we get lucky enough to have some elk, but very happy with as much meat as we have so far. These are all 2-pound packages. I just grabbed this loaf of sourdough out of the bread machine. I have that recipe on my channel. I'll link it down below in the video's description, but it turned out beautiful. And then we're making English muffins again because I got my sourdough starter going. I just fed it, so not many bubbles, but tomorrow it'll be doubled and bubbly. And I pulled this from the freezer about 5 days ago, started feeding it every day, twice a day, first couple days, and it got really active and bubbly, and we're already making bread and goods with it. So delicious. It's very hot, but very good. All right, and this is the crumb in that loaf of bread machine sourdough. I will link the recipe down below in this video's description. Give it a try. It turned out beautiful. I wish I could taste it, but the kids are gonna have some now with butter. Right, we're gonna do some barbecue chicken, and I canned up this rhubarb barbecue sauce last year. Rhubarb barbecue sauce. I will link the recipe down below in the video's description. I've got some chicken drumsticks, and we're gonna put them in these parchment paper lined skillets for easy cleanup. And we're gonna put as a base layer these beautiful purple, let's see if I can get the light right, purple potatoes and yellow potatoes. We're gonna season these up with some ranch powder, some salt, of course, if you don't know, Redmond's real salt. Link down below in the video's description, 15% off for you. And we're gonna make this our base and then put the barbecue chicken on top and throw it in the oven, 375 degrees, 30 minutes, and then flip them in 30 more minutes. Got this barbecue sauce right here, and I'm just gonna throw it in there, and then we'll base them on top for the second part. But we're just gonna kind of massage it all over these chickens, and that should do it. And then we'll put it on top of our potatoes. Okay, so this is the barbecue chicken over all the potatoes that are seasoned with ranch. This is the Rue barbecue sauce. I've got 2 pans going in the oven. Let's see if my cooking times turn out good with them stacked this way. Probably the potatoes are gonna steam them. I don't know, y'all, but we're doing skillets. Skillet dinners. Num num. Good stuff here. Chicken's popping off, looking real good. We're gonna flip it over, maybe add some more barbecue sauce. All right, these are going back in for 30 more minutes. This is Editing Katie, and I can say about this meal, my family gobbled it up. We barely had any leftovers. They loved the chicken. They're little Viking babies, so they just love chicken drumsticks. The potatoes were really good, and everything was devoured. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I'll see you in the next video.